listeners, and welcome back to episode 7 on females doing cool shit. Very excited to be here. I actually can't believe it's been 7 episodes. That blows my mind. I love that I am learning more about these incredible women in our community doing really cool shit, whether it's in business, in life, family life, whatever it is that they're doing. I get so inspired and so excited hearing their stories. So today I would like to introduce you to one of my girlfriends who I actually met through females doing cool shit, maybe. Yeah. This is Hayley. Hi. Hayley's here, and I love Hayley because we connected at an event where she was just really fucking funny, and straight away she was like this big energy in the room, and I just gravitated towards her, and I have learned more about Hayley over the past couple of months, and I just love her story. I love what she's about. She's a mom and she's also a business owner. And yeah, introduce yourself, babe. Take it away.
Okay, so I am Hayley from Baeli, which I just love saying that. My dad called me Hayley Baeli when I was a little girl. So I just felt it was so fitting to call my business baby after me. Baby me. I am a mum, I am a sister, I am a friend, I'm a daughter. I feel like I am a very multifaceted person. So, yeah.
I love that. I feel like that's the energy I get from you every time I meet you. Like,
what are you going to get today?
No, just like you're a lot.
Yeah,
and I love
absolutely.
it because I'm a lot.
Yeah.
And I always gravitate to people who are a lot.
Yeah.
And I just think that you bring a really great sense of just being into a space, and I love that.
You,
so
darling.
no, that's amazing. So tell us about your industry. Like, what are you in? Tell us about Baeli.
So Baeli is a health supplement business. So basically, we are free from everything that more or less should not be in supplements. So fillers, caking agents, emulsifiers, natural flavors.
Wait, that's in the stuff that everyone takes?
Everything. Like it's a whole, we will unpack this. It's a lot. But I guess like being on this like health journey for so long, I got sick of seeing this shit that I'm paying for in my supplements. So I was like, I'm going to make my own brand.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah. Which is even in that, like that's a whole nother story, and just how everything has just like come to be is just really...
Well, I think even as a mum, I see all of this stuff out there on Instagram, and it's like, before you feed your kids this, have a look at this ingredients. I'm never that mum. I'm like, I'm hustling into Coles and I'm out because I'm in a rush. People do the same thing with their supplements. That like you go, oh yeah, some influencer online's taking it.
That's the thing, and that's what grinds my gears, because it's the people on Instagram now are so young. Like I've got a 12-year-old daughter. She's on Instagram all the time, like looking at her idols who it's like this mass marketing manipulation that, oh, so-and-so on Instagram's doing that. And then they're influencing all of their community, and those community are then seeing that and influencing their community. And it's like no one actually knows
what they're taking.
What they're fucking taking.
Yeah.
It's like... They just, it's got greens. Oh, it's natural. I'm sorry, it's not.
Did you have like a shit time taking a shit supplement? Not naming names, but like, did you have a moment in time where you were like, all right, this is not for me? Like, were you taking something and you were just like, it's doing damage to my body, my skin, my art? What?
We all don't just wake up and go, I'm going to eat grass-fed and organic, and that's a journey. Yeah. And 2 years ago, I was very different. 2 years before that, I was very different. Like that, it's growth. But I feel like I had an online health and wellness business. I did network marketing. I lived and breathed it. It was my first like kind of introduction to working for myself and like doing personal development, and like how fucking good that made me feel. And spent a lot of money, and that was great. But then, you know, through the stages and the growth of evolution, like understanding now what I was... I've got to be very careful.
Yes,
you know, because I don't...
Yeah.
There are like each to their own. If you are waking up and making a conscious choice every day that you're going to choose health, whatever that looks like for you, it's a starting point, right? You're going to learn. But yeah,
So what supplements do you provide?
So we launched only like 8 months ago. So we are very, very new. We launched with collagen, organic gelatin, and creatine. We now have organic mycotoxin, which is mold-free coffee beans, because coffee beans are full of mold. It's one of like the top.
Wow,
One
so
of
I
the
can
top.
go and get a coffee from a coffee shop and I'm drinking mold.
9 out of 10 people that you see walking, hot girl walking on Alexandra Headland with a coffee cup in their hand, are drinking mold.
Wow.
Yeah. It's wild, but we don't know.
Is it purely because the beans are sitting in those
It's the whole
bags for
process
however long?
roasting and harvesting and storing and.
So you're doing your own?
Yeah, so we've got organic mold-free coffee beans. We've got organic camu, which is like raw potent vitamin C, which is like 100 times more vitamin C than an orange. Like,
Wow.
yeah. We're soon to be launching our next product, which is launching soon.
I love the voice. You're so professional.
Hello. Yeah, so that is basically, so you've got your vitamins, and that will be like your essential minerals that we are lacking because majority of our produce is being like harvested in sand. So we're not getting our nutrients from the soil like we were so many.
So you sound super knowledgeable around this topic. Did you, like getting into business, because obviously this is a business podcast, getting into the business, were you like, I need to build that knowledge and I need to teach myself around this stuff, like before I then delve into it, or have you just learned along the way?
I have just learned along the way.
Wow, that's
I
so
just
cool.
feel
I love
like-
that. Threw
And
yourself
that's
in
the
deep
scary
end.
thing though. You don't need like a certificate or a diploma to create a supplement brand, which is why there are so many out there that aren't pure and clean and mindful, because it's anyone can do it. But yeah, I've just like learnt along the way, like, and that's I think the best way to do it.
Have you had challenges in doing that? Like,
Everything that comes with business,
yeah.
because I'm not business minded whatsoever. I am like the creative. I'm the
Same, sis, same.
yeah. So it's like literally just like my girlfriend put a password on my NetBank app because I was literally keying in like a 20-digit password every time I wanted to check my business account. Like little things like that. I feel like my brain just goes,
It's too much.
it's too much because
Yeah.
I'm operating. Where am I going? What am I doing? And this and this and this
Yeah.
and what's that going to look like? And it's like those key little things that come so easy
To others.
to others.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my biggest thing.
I would say I'm the same though in my business structure. Like now I have over 15 staff. Like
That's
being
wild.
able to like be the umbrella and then with all the big ideas and then having some, like my staff and my PA and all those other people that are there supporting me pick up the little intricate details. Pick up the shit.
The shit.
Look, Renee, sort it
Absolutely.
out. Why don't you do this right the
Absolutely.
first time?
I can't do it.
But being able to rely on others and being able to source from others is always a really good option because so many women turn away from business because they're scared. They're like, I don't know
Absolutely.
how to run a business. Well, it's okay. You'll learn along the way. And that's why I asked that question. Like, did you go and research all of this stuff before doing it or did you learn along the way? Because that's a massive lesson for women in business that you can actually learn along
just
the
gotta
way.
start.
If you have an idea, just sit on it and process it and have a little plan forward, but you can
It's just
learn
like
along the
one
way.
step.
Yeah.
You just like my first step was writing a letter to the universe because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And
That's so cool.
Yeah, I just surrendered, and it was literally, it's in my phone. It was October 2022, and it was just like, dear universe, help me, guide me, show me. Like, I surrender. I have no idea what I want to do. Yours truly, me. That was
Yeah.
it. And I feel like from then it was just like everything's just kind of fallen into place in the midst of so much trauma. Yeah.
You're
that's
where
it.
you're meant to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I wouldn't be. So basically, I worked for Changing Habits, and Changing Habits is like a huge health and wellness company. It's been around for many, many, many years, and it's all, you know, same philosophy as me, like no fillers, no cakings, no artificial anything. It's whole foods. And I got that job because I separated from my husband like 2-3 years ago and needed a fucking job to support myself.
Yeah.
And we just had like a moment. We needed like a tap out. I ended up renting a house. We went 50-50 with the kids. We just needed like I love you, but we just need time to heal.
How long did you separate for?
It wasn't it. Well, I got the lease for 12 months, but we were still like having sleepovers. We were doing family nights with the kids. We would speak on the phone like every other night. Like,
You just needed time apart.
yeah, absolutely. So I obviously needed a job. So I just put this like cover letter on Seek. It was like, hi, I'm Hayley.
Someone help me.
Help me, I'm poor.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have a resume. And this lady's like, yeah, I think we've got a job for you, like in the health and wellness space. I was like, wow, okay. She's like, do you have a resume? I was like, no, I don't need a resume. And then I ended up rocking up to this interview and it was like 5 panels. And the first question they asked me, I was so nervous. They're like, tell us a bit about yourself. And I just said, I'm a fun time.
I love this. I'm a fun time, which,
I am
let's face it, is
fun-
true.
It's
But
fact.
fact.
Absolutely.
Well, you're not lying.
I'm not. I'm being
And they
honest.
hired you,
And they
so
hired. They're like, can you
slay.
start
I
on
love
Monday?
that. Ah.
So I was like, okay. And then so basically we in that job, in that role, we would receive pallets of products for this company. So they would pack them and ship them to us, and then we would dispatch them from our warehouse. And then they decided, like, why don't we create like a packing company where we pack for ourselves? So we source the ingredients, we pack it, we barcode it, we lid it, we wad it, we do all the things, but also open our doors to other small health and wellness businesses, local,
Wow,
far.
amazing, yeah.
So I more or less was seeing these people come into my work that I was like packing their fucking tape gun, I'm on my tractor, my forklift,
Yeah.
like
Why don't
watching
you do it
these-
yourself?
I was like, why don't, like, I love
this.
this. This is what I
This
feel.
is me.
This is absolutely me. Like, my whole life's just been about health. I grew up with a very, very sick mum. So watching her just like decline rapidly
Yeah.
and then having children of my own, I was like, I don't want that for them. Like,
Yeah.
that was fucking traumatic. So, yeah, just became so obsessed with health and wellness. And, yeah, I was just like, I want that.
And what? So you just started?
Yeah, so I wrote a letter. It was like maybe 10, 12 months later. I competed in a fitness comp in April. So, like 6 months after that, I competed in this comp.
Fitness as in like...
Yeah, like body, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, babe. I had the body fat of
Girl,
a
I need to see
flea.
I need to see
Yeah,
pics
I'll
of
show you.
this.
I'll show you my 24 pack.
Wow.
But yeah, so did that, and then
Did you
straight
like that
after
experience?
Yeah, it's funny. I loved the discipline of it all. I'm very like
Structured.
structure, same thing every day for 10 months, every day. No movement. I was doing 18,000 steps a day. I was on 1,100 calories. Like, it was a lot, but I thrived. And I just feel like those are
Do you
the
think
most...
it's because you had a goal?
Yeah.
Are you like goal-driven kind of person?
Yeah, and I'm all or nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did that. And then as soon as I did that comp, it was straight into building business.
The
So I knew
business.
that I had something to
There
kind
for
of
the
go,
next goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And so now do you still pack these?
Yeah, I still work there. So I have a
But
job.
also too, it's your business
yeah,
as well.
Yeah, so I
through
pack
that.
we've got 13 clients and some like
And you're one of them.
big names. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And I'm one of them. So I like pack my own stuff because I'm very much like don't touch my shit. Like, I pack it with so much love. And I just don't want anyone touching it because
you want to do it. That's your
yeah,
thing.
you've waited this whole time
love
to have
that.
orders and to pack people's, boxes of health. Like, I just thrive it. So, yeah, I'm packing for everyone else too. And it's really cool, like 12 months ago, watching their growth. And, like 8 months from start to now, like my growth, like I thrive. I love it.
What's like your biggest success, would you say, in Baeli? Like, is there a moment in time throughout, it's only 8 months. You're fresh,
Literally,
babe.
yeah.
Like this is
I've
a
still
fresh
got
biz for
membrane
you.
on.
This is this is a freshie. Is there a moment that like stands out for you over the past 8 months where you're like, this is a sign from the universe?
Oh,
maybe,
how
that's
many?
Like, this is where I'm meant to
So
be.
many.
Like, is there?
So many. I just feel like when you are aligned and you are passion-led and you have a purpose, like people, places, opportunities will just
You become
you
the
gravitate.
honey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you? Like,
And they just flock. And I think it's so funny, like the amount of times that I've just gone, like I've received like a fucking success wrapped package from the universe.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. But I guess my biggest success would just be getting out of my own way because
and trusting yourself,
yeah,
do you think?
absolutely. Just doing it.
Because
and just trusting that everything will be what it will be.
when you say like get out of my own way, do you mean in the sense that like your negative thoughts of going like,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
And it's
when
like you
move
want
those-
to do something.
Yes.
But then it's like, how?
Being able to move those thoughts to the side. Well, it's a little bit like me running the marathon really on the weekend. So for those that don't know, I ran the Gold Coast Marathon on the weekend and I was running really well until I got to 32 Ks. I was tracking all of my times, all of the paces, and then when I got to 32 Ks, like they say that's when the real marathon begins. It's when you are playing mind games with yourself of like, I'll just stop and walk. Oh, the person next to me is walking. He looks way more fit than me. I'm just going to walk because he's walking. You can't do this. You can't finish. You've got another 10 Ks to go. Like all of that reminds me of the business world too. Like I can't do that because that person's doing it already, or I can't do this because this person will judge me and say something about me and what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
When you do get out of your own way and trust yourself and believe in yourself, like magic can happen.
So you can't even like buy into those thoughts. It's like, nope. And when I first started, it was like creating that Pinterest board. Like, what's it going to look like? Those small little steps, like literally blocking out that noise, which is so hard to do. But yeah, it's crazy how like I'm here now. Like I still like it's just
a pinch me moment. Yeah,
absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can we have a cry? I love that.
Can you get
though.
a closer?
And I think that, the more like I look at, the Females Doing Cool Shit community, and then also to the women outside of that community that haven't been to an event or connected with anyone there, just women in business in general on the Sunshine Coast. Like the support is so cool.
The energy is like magnetic.
Yeah.
And I feel like even us, like, and
Everyone
like,
connecting.
everyone, like, and it's been like what, 3 months?
Yeah.
3 or 4 months. And it's just, we are all like, it's like we're all meant to be here together.
Yeah, and on this wild journey of business together,
Yeah.
because it's not easy. And
No.
starting a business is not easy. I will never tell anyone it's easy at all. So tell me about the future of Baeli. Where do you envision yourself as a woman and a mum and in your life, and I guess the future of your business? Like,
I want it to be like a household name without the ego attached to that. Like I want to fuel and nourish people and know that they are getting, one, what they're paying for, two, but they're actually getting health and a community and the education, and they're in turn like growing with us.
do you ever see yourself as going to do like educational talks?
I would love to. I really would. Like, and that, like, the whole thing, like, I want to speak, which is fucking terrifying, but it's growth. And I feel like I'm so in my yes era at the moment. Like, even these last, 3 months, I've just been saying yes to everything. I'm like, the time's going regardless.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, like, you're going to be 1 or 2 places. So I'm like, let's go.
I heard a really good quote the other day, and you probably heard it on Instagram too. I forget who said it. I think it's The Diary of a CEO. I think it was him. he was
I
like,
just downloaded his
open.
Audible the other day.
Oh, he's
actually.
amazing. He's
Can't
incredible.
wait.
I think it was open every door, and the doors that close, let them.
Yeah, I love.
And just live in those
No
open
resistance.
doors. Open every single
Yes.
door.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
anything that doesn't stay open, that's okay. And I think
Yeah.
that's with you talking about
Yeah.
your yes era
Yeah.
and saying yes to all of these things in life
Yeah.
and business, that there will be some doors that close.
And it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
so uncomfortable.
I love it though. I love
yeah,
being in that
I'm-
uncomfortable
yeah.
space.
It's growth.
I feel like it
definitely.
really shows me who I am.
Yeah, yeah. And even that, in that short space of time, I am a very, very different person to who I was when I went to Females Doing Cool Shit.
Yeah.
Like I think we just, we start to back ourselves.
Live
the
and learn,
more
babe.
we absolutely,
Live
the
and
more
learn.
we do.
Okay, so you want to get more into the education side of things. Teaching people,
Education.
household product.
Household product, I want to change the shape of the health supplement industry. I think there's a stigma around, especially when you talk to certain people in that wellness space of you shouldn't be supplementing things if you're eating X, Y, and Z. Well, Baeli supplements, we're based on whole food. So you're getting the best of both worlds. So it's not just like artificial, man-made, synthetic supplements. It's real whole foods. And it's just creating the best of both worlds. So yeah, definitely want to shift that. Wouldn't say now, like now everyone's in their glow up era, they're in their health and wellness era, and everyone's running and looking after themselves, and I fucking love that.
I know, on every corner now. I just
literally,
I
you're
did
just like, I see you.
I did Soul Sisters Run Club for 5 years, and I'm just too busy with work now that it was a passion, full passion project. I did my run coaching course through Athletics Australia. I wanted to be a coach. I was like so passionate about helping women run because it saved my life.
Yeah.
And I still run. I love it. But now there's like a run club on every corner. But I love it.
It's so good.
I love that so
Yeah.
many people are out there moving their bodies.
Absolutely.
And I just think it needs to be celebrated.
Absolutely. And it's not a trend. I don't want to be a trend. You know, it shouldn't be a trend. Like looking after your body, your vessel, your temple should not be a trend. Like it's got to be something that sticks.
That you do every single day.
Absolutely.
It's like writing in your diary. If you write in your diary every day, you should have time to look after your body. In saying that, I'm pretty absent on my supplements, so I definitely need to get on and have a little look and buy
Have
some,
a little
I think.
squizzy. Have a squish.
So Hayley, tell me, where can we find you on Instagram? How can people connect with you? How can people buy your products? What's like your number one top product that you would suggest for people to go and buy? Like, you know, like an everyday supplement. What is it?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram. So Baeli, BAELI __ co, but we're not Baeli Co. Some lady
Something
called
happened?
Rhonda, whose name isn't even Baeli, has my Instagram handle.
Stop.
Yeah, so when I get really, really big, I might like slide into her DMs.
I'll
and
pay
be
you
like,
10 grand.
Hey, babe, I'll give you some supplements. Can I pinch your Instagram handle? So there, what was the other question? Top supplement.
Yeah, top supplement.
I would definitely suggest collagen and backing that up with the vitamin C because you need vitamin C to be able to absorb your collagen. So we have it in a bundle. It's versatile. It's easy. The vitamin C is in capsules, so you just down them. And collagen.
What will it do for us if we start taking it?
So collagen is for like muscle repair, recovery, skin, hair, nails, joints, tendons. Like we are made of collagen. So supplementing collagen is obviously going to be really beneficial. And then supplementing that again with the vitamin C so you absorb it. So vitamin C, immunity, heart, body, cells, like it's just a peak supplement to be
I
taken.
actually saw one of our girlfriends posting about what she purchased. So that was really cute. So she's really excited to go on that journey. Yeah. I watched a little Insta story about her purchase. So I'm definitely going to get on today and order some.
Beautiful.
Thank you for sharing your journey and a little bit about you and what you do with our listeners. Can't wait. Can't wait for this to go live. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, listeners. And we'll be back for episode 8 very soon.